What's going on, fella? So, by 1856, we were already supposed to have been eliminated or exterminated. I got the document. But for some odd reason, all praise to the Most High, they couldn't exterminate us. And I'm wondering why today our scholars that say we ain't Moors don't even want to talk about the genocide that has been placed on our people. So when they say the Moors of Spain, that's you. That is you. Because I'm sure 10 times out of 10 I'm talking to somebody that more than likely looks like me, that relates to my situation. We're in the same, you understand? So when they say Spain, the expulsion, it didn't only exist in Europe, they meant Spain here. See? That's all the yellow and green because it's a dependency of Portugal. They're all a part of the crown, right? The only goal for the Catholic Church and all its sub-denominations is, well, back then in the documentation, I'll do another video on that, you was given 4 days to confess, to convert to Christianity and be baptized. If not, you'll be killed. I got the document. I got the edict. Given 4 days to go under the water and convert to Christianity and give up your language, or you'll be killed. Now, the Egyptian, the we ain't more scholar, he don't even speak about that. And I bet today his granny and auntie them, they all Christians. Check. I bet you they all Christians right now. You understand? But yeah, it's to exterminate you. Period. Convert you or exterminate you. And that was given from M.F. Damien Fonseca of the Order of the Preachers of the Province of Aragon. So the preachers, does your pastor know about this? Because all these pastors are under one umbrella. You understand? And if they're not talking about this and giving the people their real identity from the scriptures, and our people instilled in disarray and confused, that's exactly what he's meant to do. Or that's his intention. It's for him to prosper and to gain riches, not to really free the minds of the sheep or the people. It's a lot of superstar pastors right now that will not talk about you being expelled out of the Americas, and we still alive. We're still alive. After these people have tried to exterminate us, and it's on paper, them saying it. That's going to be another video. But it's interesting now. A lot of conversation is, who are we? A lot of channels saying, oh, a lot of channels are saying they're not black, identifying with the original people of the land. Other channels are saying they're black. I understand it's not going to turn on overnight. I understand. But when it does click, you will understand. If it hadn't fully clicked yet, where you're still trying to comprehend about if you're a Moor and you're from America and you were sold a bill of goods that they brought you here on a ship, when the story is people from the north went down south, people from the south went up north of America, you're still on your homeland. They just shipped you around, moved you around. Name the Bible that's commissioned and accepted as the official book for the church in the Americas. It's King James, ain't it? 1611. They made sure the King James version is because you know why they will not show or use the Geneva. You understand? Because the Geneva say we're Moors, and if you're trying to exterminate the Moors, you don't want to empower them by reading from the Bible that says this is their land. Check. Come on now. You're up in the air with King James. Have no understanding. That's all by design. For you to have no understanding when you read the book. You have to go to who? The order of the preachers. You have to go to the preacher. After you get to the preacher, he's got to lead you then to the Christ. Then from the Christ, you get to the Father. See that chain of command? Instead of you just going straight to the Father, you got to go through the preacher, then the Christ, then to the Father. And as you go see the preacher, you make sure you take 10% of what? Your check. You pay him. You're paying him to keep you subservient. So if you think your history started in 1619, don't believe it. It didn't start in 1619. Check. Adios, mi gente.